I bet that all y'all are yawning with me now as well, huh? I got you. Take a look at this. Almost 7 a.m. Super proud of myself for sleeping in. We just got back from Spain. I'm feeling jet lagged. And I've been trying to wear this sleep mask in the morning because the blind guys haven't came. Not the blind guys. The guys who need to install the blinds still haven't came through. So I'm weighing in at 183 pounds to start the day, and that means that I've gained 5 pounds in the last 6 weeks. 6 weeks ago, I did an update for y'all. I was weighing at 178 pounds. Now, let's be real. I didn't actually gain 5 pounds. A lot of that is just water weight. When you start bulking, you start increasing your calories and carbohydrates, you're gonna retain more water. So I'd say probably 3 or 4 pounds water weight, 1 or 2 pounds muscle, probably some fat as well. And if we do a quick physique check, no surprises here. I'm definitely looking a little bit less shredded, a little puffier in the abdomen, but I'd say I'm also looking more full, a little bit bigger in the chest, shoulders, and traps. You're getting chunky David back.
I like this David.
You like chunky David?
You're not chunky.
You don't like shredded David?
You're still shredded. You just have some more oomph to you.
Alright, so in this video, I want to show you the 3 biggest things I did in the gym to blow up my deltoid muscles. And you gotta realize that I have those skinny, hard gainer genetics, so I had to fight for every ounce of deltoid muscle fiber that I have. And we know that the most important muscle group for men, more important than your arms, more important than your chest, is your deltoids. They've done study after study that shows that women rate men most attractive who have big shoulder to hip ratios. Big ratio of their shoulder to their hips, that V-taper ratio. We also know they've done new studies that measure women's brain activity, measures the electrical activity in women's brains, and it shows that women are just biologically programmed to find guys with big deltoids attractive. And it's not like that's the only reason we go to the gym, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that's one of the main reasons we go to the gym. So if you're gonna prioritize any muscle group, it's gotta be your deltoids. Cheers, bro. For the pre-workout today, we're going with the blue raspberry flavor of Beast Fuel from Gains Club. Look, most pre-workouts, they cut corners and just put like a little bit of each ingredient in there to say it's in there. This has the actual scientifically proven dosage of every ingredient to actually get you better pumps and more gains in the gym. That first sip of pre-workout, bro, nothing beats that feel. If you want to try it out, that's my coupon code 10. You know, normally it's 10% off. Fuck it, let's do 20% off just for you guys for the next 3 days. That'll work on the pre-workout or on that daily greens plus test powder that I just took. All right, I'm gonna take y'all through a full workout today so you can see how I actually incorporate my deltoid training into my routine. It's gonna be a full body push workout with a hypertrophy focus. And then after that, we're gonna go over the 3 exercises you need to be doing. These are the ones that actually made the biggest difference in terms of muscle mass on my deltoids. Let's get it. Gains, bro. Workout complete. Now let's talk about those 3 exercises. All right, exercise 1 is the classic, the lateral delt raise, and pay attention because chances are you're fucking this up. Now you gotta realize your deltoid is actually made up of 3 separate muscles. The rear delt, the posterior delt in the back, the side delt, the medial delt right here, which is this big chunk that gives you that shape and also that width, and then also the anterior front delt. And this exercise is the GOAT because it isolates that medial delt. All right, so there's 3 things you gotta be focused on while doing this exercise to actually yield the gains. The first one is at the bottom of each rep, you do not wanna let the weights rest on your hips. You wanna stop them about 6 inches before they get there and go back up to the top, because we know time under tension is one of the key factors that leads to muscle growth and hypertrophy, and if you lose that tension at the bottom, you're not taking advantage of this. Number 2, when most guys do this exercise, they have the back of their hand facing directly out to the side like this. You wanna actually rotate it so the back of your hand is facing
forward because this is going to better activate that medial deltoid. You can even practice this at home right now. Just go like this with your hand out to the side, feel that deltoid, then move it to the front and go again. You're gonna feel a much stronger contraction there. And third, this might be a little controversial, but a lot of people like doing a completely straight arm like this. That's gonna really limit the amount of weight that you can use. If you're not loading the deltoid a lot, you're not gonna see gains. So I'm not saying that you should use like a 45-degree angle like this, even if you can do more weight. I'd say like 15-degree angle, rotate it forward like we said. That's going to allow you to use a bit more weight, progress the weight a little bit faster, and that's ultimately gonna lead to more gains. All right, exercise 2, I feel like this one's highly underrated. It's the one-arm delt raise. So you're gonna find something to support yourself with. You're gonna let your body lean over about a 30-degree angle. Then from here, it's the same mechanics as the lateral delt raise. So wrist facing forward, 15-degree angle, boom. Don't let the weight rest at the bottom. Boom, hold that time under tension. And this has one big advantage over the lateral delt raise, and that's you can really double down that mind-muscle connection and hone in on just feeling the contraction of that medial deltoid at the top of each rep on one side at a time. That's gonna lead to even more delt activation. And number 3 is gonna be the lying delt raise. So we've already tackled that medial delt, right? The anterior delt we don't have to really worry about because every single chest pressing movement that you do is gonna heavily recruit that and develop that. But a lot of guys fuck up because they never isolate the posterior or rear delt. If you don't develop that muscle, you're never gonna have any width when people are looking at you, from the side angle. All right, so you wanna adjust the bench so it's about this angle right here. And the key is gonna be to imagine that if there's a piece of paper in your hands, that you're tearing that piece of paper apart. So you'll come down, grab both of your dumbbells, and then tear that piece of paper apart. Down, tear that piece of paper apart. And that should really allow you to tap into that mind-muscle connection and really feel that rear delt contracting at the top of each rep.
Now, I have some bad news for you. None of these exercises are actually gonna work and actually put muscle mass on your frame unless you implement them into your routine correctly. This means selecting the correct rep ranges, utilizing progressive overload, having planned deloads, and of course, having a full integrated workout routine that actually matches your experience level and prioritizes heavy compound lifts like the overhead military press. And that is why we created the Beastly app. The Beastly app puts your gains on autopilot by managing all of these different scientific factors for you. You just show up to the gym and follow the app. You don't even have to think about it. It intelligently adapts to your progress, automates that overload for you. There's video breakdowns of every exercise so you're properly activating the target muscle and making the fastest gains possible. Over 85,000 guys have downloaded the Beastly app and are in there now making the best gains of their life. And the best part is if you download the app today, you're gonna get a free 7-day trial to test out the entire thing and make sure that it's right for you. Just click that first link in the description to download the app now and start making the best gains of your life. We got some big news for y'all, and it is not that Julius is pregnant. It is that we found a new gas station. It's called TXB, or as Julia likes to call it,
Big Tex. It doesn't seem like it should be called TXB. Big Tex just fits it.
It's called TXB, Texas born. And bro, the tacos slash quesadillas here are 10 out of 10. Thank you. So here's the chicken quesadilla, which is basically like a fried taco the way they do it, not an old school quesadilla like I know.
Wow, this is just a bun. It's so good.
And today we're trying the spicy chicken tenders, which, tell me this doesn't look like the best chicken tender in the damn world, bro, at the gas station, at Big Tex.
Can you share? The fuck?
That's a 10 out of 10. Bro, that's a 10.5 out of 10. That's a...
I told you the roll was so good.
So let me give y'all a little update on the pool situation. As you can see, it's not quite ready to do backflips into yet, but it's looking huge, honestly. Should we go in there, bro? Should we check it out? Haven't been in the pool yet. Let's hop in. Oh, these rocks don't feel great. Rolo's in the pool with me, man. Bro, you're gonna hurt yourself, man. Up. But you can start to get a feel for the outline of the pool. So where I'm standing now will be like the sun shelf, and that corner will be the hot tub or the spa. Obviously the rest of the pool there. And what's interesting is in Spain they used bricks at first to build the pool out, whereas here it's all just plywood and rocks, and they've completely destroyed, like the yard is completely fucked up. And
now it's time for us to do something we have not done ever actually in the United States.
Paddle.
They just opened up, look at this, they just opened up these brand new courts, and 9 of them, like 20-minute drive from our place. We found 2 random guys to play with. I don't know if they're gonna be like Spain level competition, but I'm pumped.
So as it turns out, one of them was nasty. This guy in white was better than all of us. The guy in red, a bit more of a beginner. That being said, I serve him up an easy ball here. He gets a strong smash, which seems like a good thing, but as you see, I was able to recover, get that W. Now, this next point, you can see Julia's strength. She is super aggressive at the net. She'll just keep slamming him to the back of the court. We won this point also. And on this point, this is a little bit more of an example of good paddle, nice patient paddle. Julia and I are just trying to get to that net position, just hitting soft shots to the back of the court, not trying to hit any winners, just trying to maintain that net position and wait for our opportunity to get an easy ball to win on. That came here. I finished him off, played him to that backhand, which is always tough.
Woo, I am exhausted. I am out of paddle shape.
Yeah, same. But how fucking amazing is it that we have this somewhat near our house here in Texas? This is the one thing we're really sad we're gonna have to leave behind in Spain. Granted, it's not that popular here yet.
Yeah,
I'm hoping
we need good people.
I hear they're opening another one in Austin. Hopefully this shit start. If you're in the States, bro, and there's a paddle court near you, go sign up, go play. We need to grow this thing up to the moon, bro. And you're also gonna have a lot of fun.
And get rid of pickle. Pickle sucks.
Pickleball. And pickles.
And tonight I'm making waffles.
I thought we were having pizza.
We are. Have you guys not seen Shrek? Just cutting up some chicken to put on top. David's like pretty particular on like how he likes his pizza. He doesn't want like too much protein, but he's like, Julia, we need to make sure we have enough protein.
So I'm not the chef, but I'll tell you, the Pillsbury pizza crusts are some of the best we've found. And Julia doesn't like it because you have to like pop them open, I think. Like that. I guess that really scares her a lot, man. That was pretty scary, actually.
Shut the fuck up. Look at that. Look at that homemade pizza. 9 out of 10. It's just missing some pineapples.
Yeah, if it had the pineapples, it would go down to like a 5 out of 10. So I'm putting a lot of this habanero sauce on there, extra spicy. It looks real good, I gotta say, Julia. That's good. It's 8 out of 10, I'd say.
I think my cutting skills on the pizza look way better than David's cutting skills.
No, this is a grid. It's a grid. You know what a grid is? And if we open up Beastly, we can take a look at my macros. This also has the easiest macro tracker in the world built in. That pizza, as you can see, was 971 calories, 53 grams of protein. I just scanned all the ingredients in quickly. Simple. Total calories for the day, almost 2,700. You can see that number under there. That's my calorie range for my bulk and calories. So I still gotta eat like 800 calories after this. And tonight, we're gonna be checking out a movie. I think this might be a sleeper hit. It was released last month. You've probably not heard of it, but it looks dope.
You know, you're not just stealing from me, you know that, right? You're a dead man. Come on, let's go!
Like a 7 out of 10.
It was called Bring Him to Me. 7.8 out of 10. It's a kind of classic action movie, but it was good. It was a sleeper.
And now I have an important question for you. How are your abs looking? Do you have a six-pack right now? Because if not, look, summertime is basically here. You're not going to want to take your shirt off, and that is why you need to watch this video next. That is about how to get a six-pack before summer, the fastest way. Click there to watch that now, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Stay beastly.